Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos and on my YouTube channel as a whole. Thank you to everyone who's been getting personal readings. I am officially open for them, so if you're interested in a personal reading with me, click on the link in the description box and you'll get to my website and you'll see all of the spreads and services I offer. So I hope you guys had a great week. I definitely feel like the energy from last week carried through a little bit in terms of eclipsing things out, which is what I picked up on this week's energy reading. I feel like a lot of things are becoming apparent to people, whether they are on a spiritual journey or not, in terms of seeing through the facade, seeing through the veil, seeing through the kind of lies that may be present. So I've been experiencing that a lot, especially today. So this is going to be the energy reading for this week, and I'm going to be using a few different decks, a few different of my tarot decks, just to see what's going on with the Divine Masculine. I'm going to be using my Before and After Tarot, my Tarot of Dreams deck, and my Crystal Vision deck, I think. And I may throw some other ones in if it's necessary. So let's see what's going on. Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. There we go. So we have the Empress card in the reverse. Okay, so this is the back of the Empress card. Okay, and bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is about sneaking off, trickery, betrayal, stealing something off from someone else. So this is interesting. So with the Empress reverse card, you're seeing the back of the Empress's throne. So this is the other side, just so you can see. So on this side, it's showing the back of her throne. It's filled with, roses, some greenery, but it's also filled with a skull floating in the water. So it's like, in order to have some new beginnings, to have a new chapter, to be strong in your divine feminine energy, it requires some sacrifice. It requires some change, some progression that has to happen, leaving certain things behind. And with the Seven of Swords, again, as being the bottom of the deck for you, Divine Masculine, I feel like you're coming to terms with the things that you are going to have to leave behind. It's like you know that there have been some unfair, unbalanced things going on in your life, whether through your own energy or through your Divine Feminine or through some other person that's around you. But you're seeing that, you're going to have to leave some of that stuff behind. You're going to have to leave the kind of death and destruction, the negative things that don't help you. You have to gain that wisdom. In order to get the flowers to bloom, you have to leave behind the stuff that causes the skull, the stuff that causes the hurt and the pain. Otherwise, it's not going to work. It's like these roses aren't going to bloom from polluted water, from a place of imbalance. Before I go to the next card, actually I'm going to shuffle some more. Let's have another card for the Divine Masculine. So you're really coming to terms. So I feel like this is that some of you have been really feeling this eclipse energy as well, of leaving something behind and realizing you have to leave things behind in order to have this fruitful future. And I'm listening to the Pandora on my phone, and the song that's playing is Maxwell Lifetime. And the lyrics in that song is like how you can't let something pass you by. And it's like, it's about working everything out, getting the balance in this lifetime instead of letting things pass you by. And it's like needing to look forward to the future, letting the things that are negative, let them pass you by, so that you can get forward to have that positive experience. And the card that came out for you also is the Four of Swords in the reverse. So it's like, this is literally almost you letting your life pass you by. It's like you're in the Four of Swords. You're not responding to something even though you need to. It's like the village, the city is on fire, but the king here is unaware. The king is in a coma. The king is sleeping. Is so within that he doesn't see that there's a bigger picture here. That he doesn't see that there are things that he needs to address. Because he's so within himself, trying to stay detached almost. It's like, how do you stay detached when there's a fire outside? It's like you're forcing yourself to not pay attention. Some of you are forcing yourself and putting a lot of energy and time into not dealing with a situation, into not addressing a situation. Do you have something that's right now like in your life that's literally on fire, that's going up in flames, that you need to either put the fire out and rebuild, or put the fire out and say, let me move to another place to rebuild? There's something that's not being addressed. But it's not that you don't know it needs to be addressed. You know, because it's like you've seen here with the Empress card in reverse that we just got, that in order to get to this fruitfulness, you have to let the skull, the negative things kind of stay within itself. The pollution stuff stay by itself and not go forward, because it can't grow where the roses grow. And the bottom of the deck for that we got is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it's like, you know, there are all these things you need to deal with that you're not dealing with because you're so within yourself trying not to deal with it. It's because you're literally kind of making a protection of ice picks or something around you so that you don't have to deal with it. It's like you're sitting on this throne and almost protecting yourself from having to deal with the situation again. There's something you're avoiding, Divine Masculine, I feel. So I'm going to get one more card, and then we're going to go through and clarify these. And I just looked at the other side of the deck. Eight of Wands. So some of you may be avoiding communication with someone. Wow. And the card that came right out, Eight of Swords. Again, a card of avoidance. What is going on, Divine Masculine? Bottom of the deck is Knight of Wands in reverse. So it's like you are transforming right now. You're in a place of getting to another level, of getting your energy, getting your passion back. But it's like you're still not dealing with something. You're still not dealing with something. It's like you're looking off into the distance, seeing, oh, look at me transforming, but you're not moving the next way. And wow, look at the other side of the deck. Two of Swords, not making a decision. So what's going on, Divine Masculine? What is going on? There's so much swords. You're in your mind a lot. And you know the song that's playing right now? It's Down Low, Nobody Has to Know. Not that I'm like a huge R. Kelly fan, but it's like you're keeping something within. You're not communicating something. You're keeping something to yourself instead of dealing with it. Dealing with the situation, communicating with someone, whatever. So let's get a clarifying card for this back of the back of the Empress card. So again, it's looking to the future, seeing that you're going to have to leave things behind in order to have the happiness that you want. Let's clarify this Three of Wands. Sorry, I keep saying Wands. Clarifying this Empress card. Okay, the Lovers reverse. So it's like definitely dealing with your twin flame. Realizing that in order to get balance with your Divine Feminine, you're going to have to, and just balance in general to move forward and have a successful future, you have to get balance within yourself. You can't have instabilities in your life like this Fool here, because it'll impact your relationship with your Divine Feminine. Bottom of the deck is the Palace of the Swords in reverse. So it's like you don't have a clarity of mind. You don't have a clarity of mind right now, Divine Masculine. You don't know how to get to the place where you can have complete honesty, for some of you, with your Divine Feminine. But you know that in order to get there, you have to communicate. We have a Bird in this card. You have to leave behind the negative things from the past because you don't want it to poison your connection with your Divine Feminine. You don't want it to poison your Divine Feminine itself. Some of you are worried that you're not going to be able to let go of certain things, to leave behind certain things in order to come to your Divine Feminine. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. So like I said, it's like some of you don't know what decision to make. You really don't. You don't know what decision to make in order to get to a better place with your Divine Feminine. It's like you know that you'd have to do, it's like you know in general what to do, but you don't know exactly what choices to make. Like if someone could give you a plan that says A, B, C, D, E divine is Divine Feminine, then that would be helpful for you right now. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups reverse, and you're not listening to your intuition. You just feel all out of whack, all out of sorts right now. So let's actually use the Rider-Waite deck. So why card. Chariot. Yeah, it's like you have to go forward, and that you need to go forward to your divine feminine. But it's like, again, knowing that you have to go forward means you need to leave certain things behind, and you're not sure what exact decisions you need to make in order to get to your positive future. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Fool reverse. You don't have any clarity of mind, and you don't want to be overly naive about the situation because you don't want to make another misstep. King of Swords. It's like this is what you're needing, that clarity of mind. Judgment reverse. You aren't making the final judgment call to release something. So what is it that the divine masculine is seeing that they need to release then? Because it's clear you need to release something in order to go forward, to have a positive connection with your divine feminine, and just on your own having a positive future. But it's like you don't know what to choose. So what is needing to be left behind by the divine masculine? Okay, Strength reversed and 5 of Swords. Okay, so there's someone who's possibly betrayed you. You're needing to let go of some hurt from the past. Something that's made you really knock your confidence. Whether it's a past relationship that knocked your confidence down, that knocked your ability to really nurture and have self-love. Whether it's some type of current connection you have with a friend, with a family member, something like that. You're needing to let it go. You need to let that hurt go to move forward. And just looking at the bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Cups reversed, 6 of Pentacles reversed, 8 of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, the Hangman reversed, and then we have the Devil. So some of you are having past, I feel like some of you are just having some core past relationship hurts and wounds that you're needing to really release. Things where maybe someone cheated on you, someone took advantage of you, someone lied to you, someone stole from you. Someone, I think I already said cheated. Someone did something underhanded towards you. You're needing to really release that and not hold on to that, because holding on to that knocks your own strength down and knocks your own kind of confidence in yourself and trust in yourself, trust in your intuition down, because you're doubting, thinking it's going to happen again. So I think we've clarified this one a lot. Let's go on to the next cards. The next card is this 4 of Swords. So the backside of the 4 of Swords. So again, it's like you're needing to deal with something. The house is on fire, but you're not addressing it because you're so used to being within and not dealing with the situation. So let's see. What else can we know about this 4 of Swords? Okay, so we got the Queen of Cups, and we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So with these 2 cards clarifying our 4 of Swords, I feel like this is literally your intuition, your spirit guides looking at you, divine masculine, like, get it together. Do you see that there's a fire outside? Because there's a fire outside. You should deal with that. Then we have this Queen of Pentacles reversed, which is like, doesn't have their stuff together, isn't stable, doesn't take care of herself, may overly give to others in a way that's unhealthy. I I feel like this is Four of Swords, is you needing to be able to deal with your own imbalance with how you deal with yourself, how you feel about yourself, Divine Masculine. Listen to your intuition about who you are, the value that you have, but also listen to your intuition about where it's telling you to do. It's telling you to get up and move forward. Don't live with having, you know, your city on fire, because eventually this fire is going to get to you and burn you. You've got to take care of yourself. You've got to listen to this voice that's saying, let's move forward. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins. And I feel like this is you needing to take small steps to show your own stability, to show your own kind of value within yourself. And I feel like with this Page of Coins is the bottom of the deck, it's like some of you Divine Masculine, you don't even know what to do. Some of you are on the road to figure out about self-love, to gaining your own confidence, to take care of yourself, to put yourself first. And not putting yourself first in a like arrogant way, but putting yourself way to be like, my feelings matter. This Queen of Cups is like staring down at this Queen of Coins. I feel like it's like, get it together. Wake up. Let's get some cards for this. Let it go. So why is this Queen of Coins in reversed? Okay. Three of Swords reversed. And the King of Pentacles reversed. Some of you haven't been stable for a while after some type of heartbreak that you went through. Yeah, definitely you Divine Masculine, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, after you had some type of heartbreak from the past, it's like you got over the heartbreak in a 3D way, but you never kind of regained your full stability within yourself and like trusting yourself. I feel like this is needing to trust yourself to be open again. Trust yourself in the decisions you make, even though maybe at one point you were hurt by some situation. And this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship necessarily. It can just be, you know, with your family, with a friend, being hurt somehow. What can we know about this Queen of Pentacles? Four of Swords, like I said. You've gotten used to and stuck in the position of not caring for yourself in the right way. This could have manifested in some negative patterns. As a way of coping. Like bad coping mechanisms that would prevent people from becoming close to you. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment card again. Some of you have literally not that you haven't learned a lesson, but you haven't left this feeling behind. You're literally sleeping on top of the heartbreak, on top of the instability, the unhealthy patterns that you took part in as a result of some type of disappointment in a relationship. You may have felt like it wouldn't stop. But then it's like if you're stuck in those thoughts, then you can't move forward. Then all of a sudden you wake up and you have instability all around you. So, this is Four of Swords about. Three of Wands, you're needing to take a different direction. You're needing to start listening to your intuition so you can receive the new journey you're supposed to be on. Ace of Swords reversed. We got so many swords here. You don't know how to get to this Three of Wands just yet, some of you. But it's because you're still in this Four of Swords. You have to really release this Four of Swords energy. Release the judgment. Release the holding on to the negative feelings. This is definitely like a carryover from the other card we had. Let's go to the last card, because I feel like this is going to flesh it out even more. So remember, you got the Eight of Swords. So again, it's like you're not moving. You're looking forward, but your arms are tied. You have a blindfold on, and you're not progressing because your mind isn't clear, because your voice isn't being spoken, because you're stuck again in this Four of Swords energy and this Five of Swords energy. Even though this Three of Swords is reversed, you have a King of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. You're not grounded. You're not stable. You don't have everything together the way that you need to. So what is this Eight of Swords about? Five of Swords reverse. Some of you, it's like you're in some of you Divine Masculine are in different phases of this. But it's like some of you have gotten over the heartbreak, are like releasing or have completely released whatever this betrayal situation was, but you're still not leaving it behind to find a different avenue, so to speak. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands, so it's like your energy is in and out. Some of you are in the process of releasing whatever this situation, this Five of Swords situation was for you, that was making you feel self-conscious, feel betrayed, feeling hurt, and feeling like possibly you could be trapped in that type of feeling for a while, feeling that type of hurt for a while. Some of you are further along with releasing it and getting out of it, but you're still not completely moving on from the situation. You may still be dealing with this person in some type of way and biting your tongue, so to speak, or just not expressing yourself in some type of way. Four of Wands. So some of you have gotten over a situation of betrayal, but you're not moving forward towards your divine feminine. You're not moving towards your own personal stability and happiness. So let's see why that is. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. So it's like, again, moving towards your own stability and happiness, but something's blocking you. What is this block? What's the Eight of Swords about? What's blocking progression to this Four of Wands? Six of Wands in reverse. So some of you are just feeling unconfident about being able to make a transition to something different. Some of you are feeling unconfident, like you're not going to be successful reapproaching your divine feminine to say that you want some type of stability or consistency with them. Three of Wands in reverse is the bottom of the deck. So again, it's like you don't know how to get, some of you feel like you don't know how to get to your divine feminine. And yeah, underneath that is the High Priestess reversed and the Page of Cups reversed. So it's like not knowing how to go and really express yourself to your divine feminine. So you're just sitting, some of you may be looking at your divine feminine, smiling, feeling happy, but not saying anything. Self-restriction. So what was this Five of Swords situation about? Let's use the Rider-Waite deck. What was this Five of Swords situation about? Three of Pentacles. So some of you may have been coming out of a situation where you had some type of financial loss or upheaval within your workplace. Others of you were having a situation where you had a relationship or some type of partnership you had with someone else that was unstable. There was some type of betrayal there. Yeah, possibly with someone from your past. There was a betrayal there regarding work, regarding finances. Yep, Temperance reverse. It was very unbalanced. Ace of Cups. So it could have been a relationship that you were in where you figured out that there was some type of deception involved or some type of betrayal involved, whether it was with another person or just with the finances. Almost like having poor, like taking money from someone. And bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. So it's at some point you release the burdens regarding that. Again, we already got the Five of Swords in reverse. But now it's like in order to move towards your new happiness, your new passion, or your divine feminine, you don't know what, you don't feel confident about it. You feel a little bit still knocked down by this Five of Swords situation. Yeah, and it makes you want to go within. Going within while you're in this Eight of Swords. Yeah, Hanged Man, just hanging out on this hill with all these swords around and not making any moves. All of these cards are about almost stagnation, not necessarily the Empress card on the back side, but it's about the progression that has to happen. But with this Four of Swords and this Eight of Swords, it's like not dealing with the situation, not being proactive, pretending like something isn't wrong, pretending like you don't need to deal with something, pretending like you're stuck when you've already freed yourself. Like if you look at the other side of the card, she's already free. You can free yourself. You've already gotten over a situation. You've come to terms with it, some of you. So there's no reason that you can't move forward. Bottom of the deck for the Hanged Man and the Hermit was the Justice card. So with all these major arcana, it's like you can make this move. The energy is supporting you so much. So what I want to do, because, I mean, this isn't a negative reading, it's just like we're doing work here. This is eclipse season. We're eclipsing out this behavior. We're eclipsing out this stagnation. If things are supposed to be moving forward, we're going to be pushed even harder to do so. And again, it's not, with all of these cards, you have the mental awareness. You have the knowingness. This Queen of Cups is upright. You know what needs to happen, but it's about you really doing it. And the reminders will just become stronger, thicker, and faster. So let's get just an energy oracle card to end this. And I just saw 3333 as our time. So we're building on this energy. Ooh. Look at that, anxiety reverse, divine masculine. You're going to be getting out of this anxiety, getting to another space and time, another kind of level of yourself where you realize you don't need to feel bad about anything. You don't need to feel stuck in any type of feeling. you can very much so come to another place, come to a higher knowing that everything will be fine. There's no reason for you to feel unconfident about moving forward. Again, this is eclipse season, so it's all about you releasing things and letting the next chapter start. So that is your reading, Divine Masculine. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with what you've been feeling, and yeah, just how you've been doing. Yeah, thanks for watching. Again, if you're interested in a reading, the link to my website is in the description above, and I will see you in my next video.